our workbook, page 53, question number 19. Given a cube with volume V, you can use the formula P equal 4V to the power of third to find the perimeter of the cube's square face. Find the perimeter of a face of the cube that has volume 125 cubic meter. Then we are going to replace LV by 125. Then in this question, you are going to replace first in the formula. The formula was what, Yahana? The formula was P equal 4V to the power of what? To the power of third. And we will remove, or we will substitute the value of V by how many? By how many? V. He said that the volume equal how many?
125 meters
125
square.
Yes,
Cubic.
cubic root. Then we will remove V and put instead of it 125 to the power of third. As I said yesterday, the denominator represent what? The denominator represent what? The denominator
root.
the degree of
the root.
The denominator represent the degree of the root. And we will put 125 under the root, 125, and it will be to the power of 1 because already we have cubic to the power of third. So the denominator, it will be a power of the degree of the root, and then we will find the answer. Cubic root of 125 is 5, and the formula was 4 times V to the power of 3. Then we will find the answer. It will be 4 times to the power of third. I'm sorry. We will find the answer. It will be 4 times 5 equal how many? It will be equal 20.
20.
Okay. Understood, Hannah?
Yes, thank you so much, Ms. Sahar.
Come, honey. Is there any question related to the homework yesterday? Any question related to the homework yesterday, guys? You will find the model answer in
question number 5.
Question number 5. This one, 16 to the power of quarter. This is your question, Johanna. Plus 8 to the power of third. Yes, okay. In this question, as I said, we have already power, right? 16 to the power of quarter. So you are going to make the root, and the denominator represent the degree of the root, right? And you will put 16 inside, and this one, it will be to the power of 1 because he said quarter. Plus, you will put the root, and the denominator, it will be the degree of the root, and you will put inside what? You will put inside 8. Then, after that, you will find the answer for each part. Root to the power of 4. It will be how many? If you will calculate it, you will find that this one is, it will be equal to. And cubic root 8, it will be equal to the answer by the end, it will be equal how many? It will be equal 4. Okay? Any question?
Thank you.
You're welcome, honey. Any other question? Yes, honey. Tell me.
Ms. Sahar, أنا جانا.
Yes, يا جانا حبيبي.
Ms. Sahar, I sent my homework on the wrong folder علشان كان الدو ديت بتاعه 9 وده اللي هو بتاع النهاردة كان الدو ديت بتاعه 10 فأنا بعت على فولدر اللي هو 6.
Presentations, this presentation in our SMS folder, term 3, grade 9, chapter 7, you will find the PowerPoint, and also you can watch our video about this session, inshallah. Then the polynomials, our objective today to identify, evaluate, add and subtract polynomials, and also classify and graph polynomials. So this is the objective which we are looking for in this lesson. What's the meaning of polynomial, grade 9? What do you know about polynomial? Grade 9, you can hear me? Hello, grade 9.
Yes, Mr.
You can hear me? Okay. You know what is the difference between a like term and the expression? In case we have 5 or 3x or negative 2xy, all of this in front of you now is called what? This is called algebraic term. This is called what? Hello, could you please unmute
Algebraic
term? Okay?
term.
It consists of variable and numbers. But if you are going to connect between an algebraic term by plus or minus, like 3x minus 2y, so this is called what? This is called what?
Expression.
Expression. Yes, thank you. So 5, 3x, negative 2xy, 5z, this is called algebraic term. But 3x minus 2y, this is called what? Algebraic expression, which is consists of more than one algebraic term. Okay, so there is a difference between algebraic term and algebraic expressions. And we studied also the like term and the unlike term. Could you please anyone give me an example about like term and unlike term? Could you please anyone give me an example about like term and unlike term? Like term, like what? Give me an example. Like term, like what? Okay, go on. 3x مثلا. If I want like term for 3x, so it will be what? Adham.
7x.
Debolina, yes, yeah, Debo. Give me an example about the like term.
7x. 9x.
Okay, 9x and what?
Mr.
9x.
9x و ايه يا ادهم؟
The like term, for example, 9x and 7x.
Yes.
But the
Yes,
unlike term like 9x and 2x squared.
Yes, thank you. Then the like term like 3x مثلا, if you want a like term, it will be like 3x and 5x. Unlike term like 3x and 2y. Okay, then in our lesson today, we are going, as I said, to identify, to evaluate, to add, subtract, classifying, and graph polynomials. So we have a vocabularies we are going to go through today, which is monomial, polynomial, degree of the monomial, degree of the polynomial, leading coefficient, binomial, trinomial, polynomial function. So all of these are vocabularies which we are going to deal with today. First, what is a monomial? A monomial is a number or a product of numbers and variables with whole number exponents. Then a monomial is a number or a product. Like what? Like if I would say 5, this is a monomial, just a number. X, this is a monomial, just a number. I can say 5y, it's a monomial, right? So, monomial is a number or a product of numbers and variables with whole number exponents. A polynomial. Polynomials, the word poly, like the word many, polynomial, is a monomial or a sum or difference of monomials. Each monomial in a polynomial is a term because a monomial has only one term. So we said monomial, it has only one term, but and it is the simplest type of polynomial. Polynomials have no variables, is denominators or exponents, no roots or absolute values or variables, and all variables have whole exponents. Then, a polynomial, if you want to describe that this one is a polynomial or not. So, no variable in the denominator. For example, I can say 5 over x. This is not a polynomial. Or exponents. Exponents, it will not be a fraction. It will not be, I can say x to the power of half. This is not a polynomial. It couldn't be a negative. No roots or absolute value of variables, and all variables have whole number exponents. This is a type of polynomials. 3x to the power of 4, 2z to the power of 12, 9z to the power of 3, half a to the power of 7, 0.1500 is x to the power of 101, 3t squared minus t to the power of 3. What do you note about the exponents in all these examples, grade 9? What do you note about all these exponents?
Whole numbers.
All are whole number. Do you find any rational numbers in the exponents?
No.
Do you find any negative numbers in the exponents?
No.
No. So the polynomials, we should have whole numbers. Sorry, the exponents, it should be whole numbers. Not polynomials. So all these examples in front of you now, it's not a polynomial. For the first one, 3 to the power of x, and we have absolute value. The second, we have 8 and 5, over 5y to the power of 2. So we have a variable in the denominator. So we said it's not a variable, it's not a polynomial. If you have a variable as an exponent, if you have a variable inside absolute value, if you have the variable as a denominator, if you have it under the root, or the exponent is a rational number. So all of these is not a polynomials. Understood?
Yes. Yes.
Let's move to the next one. The degree of a monomial is the sum of the exponents of the variable. Identify the degree for each monomial. So please be ready to answer any question. You have 4 questions in front of you, and I will choose anyone to answer. Please think about the answer for A and B and C and D. Ready? يلا جانا جودة. جانا جودة.
Yes, Miss Sahar.
Yes, حبيبتي. What is the degree for question A?
6.
6. Thank you. Let's move to Noor. Noor العربي. What is the degree? Noor, hello? نور العربي. نور العربي absent. ريتاج. قولي لي يا حبيبتي.
I'm here.
مين؟
أنا ريتاج.
ايوه انا بقول خلاص كده نور absent. خلاص انا عملت لها. طيب ريتاج. what is the degree of the second one يا ريتاج please?
5.6.
5.6. What is the degree?
Will be the
5.6. It will be which
6.
degree? You can find any variable in this question?
No.
No. So the degree, it will be equal
0.
0. Yes. Okay. Let's move to the next question. Krish, for question number C, what is the degree?
Yes,
For
sir.
question, it will be?
It says y power 6 and degree is 3.
No. Here in this one, you have the degree or the exponents above x is 1, right? And above y is 3. So we have to find the sum of the degree. Then 1 plus 3, it will be equal 4. Then
4.
for any algebraic term, we
Six.
have how we can find the degree. We will add the exponents together. Okay, so 1 plus 3,
Okay.
so the degree for this one is 4th degree.
4.
Debolina, thank you, Krish. Debolina, question number D.
6
6. How did you find it?
vi plus 2
Yes.
plus 1 plus
Thank you. So we are going to add all the exponents together. So for the first one, it will be 6. For the second one, it will be 0. For the third one, it will be 4. For the fourth one, it will be equal 6 degree. Thank you. This is more examples about how we can find the degree for the monomial. What about if we want to find the degree of the polynomials and how we are going to find the leading coefficient? A degree of a polynomial is given by the term with the greatest degree, which means we are going to separate the polynomial and we will find the degree for each part, and then we will take the greatest one as the degree for this expression. We will write it, the term, the greatest degree. A polynomial with one variable is in the standard form when its terms are written in decreasing order by degree. So how you are going to write the expression in a standard form, you will rearrange and you are going to put the greatest degree at the beginning. And what is the leading coefficient? The first term indicates the degree of the polynomial, and the leading coefficient is the coefficient of the first term. Let me show you an example. If you have an expression like this, then already we divided it or rearrange it from greatest degree to the smallest degree. So the standard form means that you are going to rearrange according to the degree, not the numbers. Then it's 5x to the power of 3 plus 8x to the power of 2 plus 3x minus 17. First, we are going to find the degree for each one. For the first, third degree, second degree, first, and 0. So the whole degree for this polynomial, it will be the highest degree, which means this one is the third degree. And this expression now written in a standard form. So what the meaning of standard form? Farah Mahlab, how you are going to write the number in a standard form, ya Farah?
Is to arrange the numbers according to the degrees from greatest to smallest.
Thank you so much. So, and how you will find the degree for the expression?
It's the largest degree.
The largest degree. Thank you so much. And Sama, what is the leading coefficient, ya Sama?
The coefficient of the first term.
The coefficient for the first term. Thank you so much. Then, now we want to move what the meaning of binomial and what the meaning of trinomial. Binomial, a polynomial can be classified by its numbers term. A polynomial with 2 terms is called binomial, and a polynomial with 3 terms is called trinomial. A polynomial can be also classified by its degree. So we have here a table in front of you how we can classifying polynomials by degrees. Then if it's 0 degree, we can call it constant. Okay? If it's first degree, it will be linear. Okay? Who can continue? If it's second degree, it will be what? Who can continue? If it's a second degree, yani when you look at all the expression, so the greatest one is 2. So it will be second degree. Yalla Uta. If it's second degree, so how we will classify it, ya Ahmed? What is the name?
Quadratic.
Quadratic. What about, could you please continue, explain to them? What about if it's third?
And the third cubic, and then the fourth quadratic, and then the fifth
Now, wait.
quintic.
First, it's a quartic. It's not quadratic. Quadratic means 2. Okay?
Quadratic.
Quadratic, yes, quadratic. And fifth, it will
And then
be
the fifth degree, quintic.
quantic. So this is for the 5th degree. Thank you. Let's move to the next part. Here, in this one, I want to classify the expression. How we will classify? Rewrite each polynomial. So in this question, he wants to rewrite each polynomial in a standard form, then identify the leading coefficient, the degree, and the number of terms, and name the polynomials. Okay? So who will answer? Yes, yeah, Bomika, go on. Bomika, first, we want to write it in a standard form. So how you are going to write it in a standard form? Quickly, please.
We will simplify it. It will
How?
be 9.
No. We can't simplify it because all are unlike term, yeah, Bomika. So first, we are going to rewrite it. Okay, write the terms in descending order by degree. Then it will be negative 5x to the power of 2 plus 4x plus 3. After that, leading coefficient in this question is negative 5. El degree, it will be the greatest degree, which is 2. How many terms? It consists of 1, 2, 3, so it's 3 terms. Name polynomials. Already the greatest power was 2, so it's called quadratic trinomial. Okay, quadratic trinomial. Another question, we will write it in descending order, so it will be 8x to the power of 4 plus 3x to the power of 2, and then we will find the leading coefficient, the first term, and then the degree, the term, and the name. Any questions so far about this? Any question? To add or subtract the polynomials, combine the like terms. You can add or subtract horizontally or vertically by combine the like term. Add vertically, we are going to divide them into groups, and then we will combine each group together, and then we will simplify. Any question with this part? With subtraction, we are going to change the sign for all the second expression, and then we will simplify them together. Is there any question about this grade 9? Any question about adding, subtracting, classifying?
No.
We have only 1 minute, so do you understood? I think all of this we studied before, and also today we revised it together. So do you have any problem about it? You can watch the presentation, and also you can watch the video.